All right, today is March 15th, 2017, and right now at 10 p.m. in the foothills of Los Angeles, we have a temperature of 64 degrees. The relative humidity is 42%. The barometer is up at 30.06 inches, and we have a dew point of 40 degrees. And today we had sunny skies. We also had moderate chemtrail spraying in the early part of the day, and that's because we had an opportunity for rain right here. This was out over the ocean this morning. This big moisture field here was moving in right into Southern California. And so, what do we see when this is happening and there's no forecast for rain by the weather controllers? What do we see? We see the chemtrails being sprayed in the skies. Let's take a look right now at the MODIS Today map, and we see the mess in the skies over central and southern California. This is looking at just offshore of Big Sur. We can see the some of this moisture moving in. The natural white is the brilliant white is the natural clouds, and we see the gray haze here as we pan inward to the east. We see this gray chemtrail haze. As we pan over towards Lake Mead and Las Vegas area right here, we can see a lot of trails, a lot of gray haze. This is all the chemtrail mix. We see a lot of trails out here just east of Lake Mead. Okay, let's take a look. Look around here. There's these trails are all over, and this is why we didn't have any rain today. And look at the Colorado River right here. This makes its way all the way down to the Gulf of California. This is always heavily sprayed over when there's opportunities for rain. There's a lot of reservoirs and dams along this river, and so there's no rain anywhere in the Southern California or the Southwest. We'll take a look at the Doppler map here next. Here's the Mexican border right here. Got the Salton Sea, and there's trails and chemtrails interspersed with the incoming moisture. And we can see that right here. Los Angeles is right here. All right, let's take a look at the IntelliCast Doppler map. We can see that there's no rain anywhere in Arizona where that moisture field has moved through. And so it's a pretty sure bet that Arizona and New Mexico are being sprayed just like Southern California. So there goes that opportunity for rain. It's right here. And of course, the puppets on television being paid to report the weather don't tell us all the details about, why this moisture field didn't yield any rain. In fact, they don't even show us these maps. Instead, we get to see animated cartoon type weather with a lot of jokes and small talk in between. And meanwhile, we see a transmitter right here setting up high pressure once again tomorrow. That'll set up, and this is redirecting the jet stream. We can see that the jet stream wants to move in a fairly easterly flow right here, but we've got a big high pressure zone that's been installed. And right in the middle of this high pressure area, we have a low pressure system, which is being squashed out right here where the pin is. And there's not much moisture in this little low pressure system right down here. We can see the clockwise rotation. So that's what they call, if they even show this on television, this is what they would call a dry, a low right there. So we've got high pressure here that's surrounding this. That'll prevent any development as this all moves towards California. We've got the jet stream moving in. Let's take a look at the jet stream map right now. And we can see that flow, which is being disrupted by the high pressure zone right here. Everything is being forced up into the northwest. All right, so no rain today. We should have had rain yesterday and today. And the jets were out spraying. I tried to track a few of these jets on the flight radar tracker sites, the flight tracker websites, but no luck with that as usual. All right, let's look at the big map. This is the Northeast Pacific Water Vapor Loop. We can see there's a storm out here. This is about a 963 millibar, I believe. There's a right angle on that. Take a look at that here in the infrared map. We can see the, go ahead and stop this and scroll through. We can see the rectangle right here. Right here. So this storm here is being manipulated and weakened. We also have another storm up here, or rather a gale force system. This is generating 18-foot seas up in the Gulf of Alaska. We've got a high pressure zone built in right through here. Transmitter generated high pressure zone right along here. You can see that dark area. And that is going to blockade this gale force system right here from getting anywhere near this system up near the near Alaska. There's a lot of manipulation occurring right here. We can see a lot of evaporation right on top of that moisture field right there. All right, so we can see that jet stream having to make a turn right here. And it's interesting as we look at all these maps. There's a forecast for rain next Tuesday. And looking at this mess, is it anybody's, which one of these weather systems here is going to produce that rain? Probably not this one. This has already gone through. This one here, it's doubtful. It's only, was it Wednesday today? Tomorrow's Thursday. So it's either this one or this one here. This is being forced up towards Alaska, but this storm here is going to run into some high pressure right here. Let's look at the the surface analysis map real quick. We have that storm we were just looking at, 968 millibar. This is moving right towards Alaska, the Aleutian Island chain right here. This is a storm, but we have this gale force system right here sitting in the Gulf of Alaska. This is stationary, and there's a transmitter beating this up, and that's why there's not much of an organization in the center of that system. Also, we have this gale force system moving due east. This is right off of California. But this is going to run into some high pressure, and we'll have to watch and see what happens. Let's go back to the big map, the water vapor map, and take another look at this. You can see that storm system right here, which is moving sort of in a northeast pattern right towards these Aleutian Islands. There's a lot of high pressure in here to blockade this system from not only that, but this gale force system. So we'll have to see if this gets stuck in the jet stream and moves right towards the west coast or just what. And we can see that channel of high pressure that's been built in right here to separate all these weather systems right here as well. Okay, so that's the report for today. We'll just leave it right here. And there goes another chance for rain for the southwest right here. There it goes. So that's the climate change that the weather controllers and the people on television are not sharing with the public. Okay, that's it.